See how many players you need to cover. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. On the visitor's sideline, Mike McDaniel, the coach of the Dolphins, his team fired up and ready for this one. On the opposite side, Shane Steichen now in year 3 as the head coach. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And they bring him down to 23. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Ready. Once again, it's Achane. And that is going... EA Sports coverage of the... They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Tua. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for Nick Westbrook-Akine there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So, on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Kenny Moore there to make the play. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine. And he's going to be dropped after after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Tua will give it to Achane, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play action. Tagovailoa. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Ready. Out.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
Dolphins, first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Go ahead.
First down, Miami.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Dolphins.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
A play fake. Now Tua to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Tua gonna throw. He's gonna air this one out. Looking for Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play there for Miami. 38 yards.
First down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. 2 minutes to play in this first half. Why don't we check in with Scott Hansen on his first full Sunday of work on our team to find out what's coming up at halftime. Scott.
And what a first day of work it's been, Mike. Coming up, 8 games going on around the National Football League in the early window. We're still working on the Octo Box, but we'll have scores and highlights from around the NFL in 2 minutes, so stick around.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Tua. That one out wide to Achane. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. It's 3rd and 4.
Go ahead.
Now it's Tua. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
All right, so in these third and short, third and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have fourth down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a...
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on the Cowboys in the NFC East. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. He connects here on a 36-yard touchdown. The Eagles begin their title defense with a victory in the season opener. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Jalen Brooks. He makes the big play to kick off the scoring, this one of his 2 touchdowns so far. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags taking on the Carolina Panthers. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He was a big factor in the first half, as evidenced by this play right here. The Jags with the lead in the opener at the half. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chain. He'll work forward for a couple. Nick Cross will bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Miami. Here's a give to A-Chain. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action, it's Tua. Rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Tua gonna give this to Wright. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. From the 24 now, here's second down and 9. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll run this one straight ahead with A-check. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's 2. To the outside, he's got Waddle. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Malik Washington. Touchdown, Miami.
Malik Washington.
On the ground, here is Achane. Big opening up the middle. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the... On first down, Tagovailoa. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Ikhine. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Colts have come away with the football.
That was a great play.
On the handoff, this is Achane. He's inside the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front.
On first and 10, it's Achane. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. of the pistol. Here's Tua. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. So here come the Colts. Greg, they're just kind of... operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Off he goes. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. They'll drop to throw. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
At the 48-yard line.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Tua. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Now, 2nd and 4. Here's Tagovailoa. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to win the game. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this game, in all likelihood, they'll run with Achane. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. So, from 37, here's 2nd down and 3. Now a first throw here in overtime. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Miami.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
He was trying to give that one to Darren Waller. And it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got a man, Westbrook-Akine. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
36 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
first and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's Achane. And he will score again. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. A win here for the Dolphins. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. On the Patriots sideline, head coach Mike Vrabel. His side not able to get it done in their home opener, hoping for some better luck on the road here. Across the field, that's head coach Mike McDaniel and the Dolphins. These guys were winners in Week 1, and you know they'd love to begin the year with back-to-back victories. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 22 out of that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down. Here's Tua. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Tagovailoa on first down. Caught. This is Graham Dulcich. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Whiteout's getting involved in the grab game. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. Has room into the secondary. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Go ahead. Out!
Fullback trying to power it across. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthy during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who were hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in and really add this step.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. Rob for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Here he goes, third and long. Here's a screen for A-Chan. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Punt team out now, and it's the former Patriots All-Pro Jake Bailey on to kick. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. And this is an interesting game. Tua off the play fake. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's A-Chan up the middle. Gets some space around midfield. Keeps it moving. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now lead by 10. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a...
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Get set.
Tua out of the pistol. That's for Waddle again. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. This is a heater going deep. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Here's Tua again. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Trying to run it in. Achane. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime.
All right, come on.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
2 and out from the gun. Waller with the catch. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He's got it on the bootleg. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
A 3-yard pickup.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Waddle makes the catch. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
First down, they're going to start out with A-Chan. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. 2nd down carry for A-Chan. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing now. Tagovailoa gets it to him on the screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
We'll air it out on 3rd. Bails out of the pocket quick. That play good for 17 on a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's A-Chan from the pistol. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Tua setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now it's 3rd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
It's fielded at the 14. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Patriots offense all set to go. They pass. A-Chan, a first down carry. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Second down now, they need 7.
Ready. Out.
A-Chan again. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Hey, 21, TA.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Up by Washington, left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 26 yards there. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
All right.
It's Achane on the inside give. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
13 more yards.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, get set. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a toss play for Achane. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 4th and goal.
It's now 4th down and goal.
The kick by Patterson is good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate.
Get set. Ready, team. With it. Get on.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Has a man midfield. This is Washington. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's completed right side. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now Achane. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Let's stick with Achane. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
That's another Dolphins first down.
He'll look to throw it. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. In the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And this game, wow, it came down to the final moments where it was their clutch score that proved the difference and set up this victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.